So Paul, what does it mean to be a member of the CIOB?
Well, when you join the CIOB, you become a part of the world's largest professional body for construction management and leadership. Our members work all over the world, developing, maintaining, improving the buildings and infrastructure that we all rely upon. But our members also have an important role to play, both in industry and in society. Firstly, in trying to create a better industry, both for those who work in it and those who use the buildings and infrastructure that we create, but also in setting standards of behaviour that are both ethical and sustainable, and that is what it means to be a professional.
So Paul, what is professionalism and why does it matter?
It's an important question, and it's one that we asked ourselves back in 2015 when we commissioned research to understand more about the value of professionals and professional bodies. And what that research told us is that professional bodies have an important role to play, both in setting and maintaining standards, promoting the right behaviours, and also engendering trust. For me, the key word there is trust. People value professionals because they can rely on that person to have a certain level of knowledge and experience and to behave ethically and responsibly.
So why are ethics so important to what it means to be a professional?
Ethics fundamentally is about doing the right thing, and that means making choices that are in the interests of the many and not the few. As professionals, we have a duty both to each other, to our industry and to wider society to act responsibly and ethically. And that means behaving in a way that is in the public interest. That's part of our Royal Charter commitment. And that, for me, is why ethics is such an important issue for us.
So the CIOB has recently launched a new code of conduct. Can you tell us a bit more about this and what are the core principles that underpin it? When
I became president of the CIOB in 2016, I made a commitment that we would produce a new code of conduct, a code of conduct that was relevant, was easy to read and to understand, and most importantly, one that set down quite clearly what behaviours we expect from each other and what others can expect from us. So we set up a working group, and that working group rewrote the code and consulted with the membership, and ultimately that's what resulted in the code of conduct that was launched. There are three core principles on the code. One is to act with integrity, honesty and trustworthiness. Two is to treat others with respect, fairness and equality. And three is to discharge your duties with complete fidelity and probity.
So is the key to this shared values?
Very much so, yes. It's very much about shared values and the values that we all share as members of the CIOB. We all have a responsibility for the reputation of our industry and for the well-being of those who work within it.
So what happens next following the launch?
Well, obviously this is just the beginning. So the important thing now is that we provide our members with the tools and the knowledge so that they can apply ethics in their everyday work and in their future careers. So one of the first things we've done is we've captured the core principles of the code on a membership card, and that's been issued to all members. So now our members, if they need to be reminded, they can check on the back of their card, it's there in print, what those responsibilities are. But we went further than that last year and we launched an online course on construction ethics and compliance. That course was free and available to anyone to take part in, and so far we've had 5,000 people participate in that course in over 100 countries worldwide. The work of the CIOB when it comes to ethics obviously doesn't end there either. We are actively engaging in a number of issues that have an implication or an effect on our industry, from everything from modern slavery to quality and to mental health.
In terms of context, why do you think that this code is particularly important at this moment in time?
I think more than ever at this moment in time, the industry is coming under greater scrutiny in terms of the way it operates, both ethically and technically. And just look at the current debate around issues such as quality in house building, refurbishment of social housing, and the treatment of workers in the supply chain. All of these have an important ethical dimension. And whilst I believe that most people act professionally and ethically in our industry, I do think there are some areas of concern, and that's why this is such an important issue today.